Yo everybody, welcome to Fanwagon. This is our first official video and we are your hosts. My name is Alan and this is Andy.
We're going to bring you guys up-to-date comic book movie news that's going to easy and just really make everything very, very clear for you folks out there that are getting ready to see these comic book movies. Yeah, you might not know a lot about these characters. You might want to know more. We're going to break it down, let you guys know about all the rumors and news and trailers, sneak peeks, exclusive pictures, anything, guys. We are going to have a talking point about it. We got the guy over there on the keys. Calvin, what's up, my man?
What's good, you guys? Welcome to Fanwagon. My co-hosts are the best, the number one, definitely in the North. They're the kings of the North when it comes to this shit. And I'm your mediator today, and we're going to talk about, boom, these two guys right behind me. Batman v Superman, then we're going to get into the Justice League. So this is a DC-only episode. First, according to the LA Times, Affleck confirms Batman's first scene is compared to a horror films. He likens it to Alien and Seven. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Andy, I'm gonna give it to you first.
Yes, hey, for sure. Like, set right there, like, when I hear these comments, number one, I like him because Ben Affleck, the way he's talking, he's really talking passionate about this project. We know he's put a lot of effort into it. And when we talk about this first opening fight sequence for The Dark Knight, you hear Seven. And, you know, every site ran horror movie type fight. It's not going to be, you know, Batman ripping someone's spine out. Right. It's going to be the eeriness of it, the thrilling factor of it, the creepiness from behind, and then the attack. I've heard things, guys. I've heard this Batman's dark. There's credible sources out there. Some sites have ran with it, some sites haven't, but the guy that I've heard, you know, I've read the article about is a very, and you're a huge fan of him as well. He has said Batman's is super dark in this film, and Ben Affleck's comments with this credible source that I hear has just got me full mass right now, man. I'm telling you, like, I'm jacked for this thing. Like, we're 6 days out of here, ready to go. We just bought our second tickets we're going to see this thing at 9:30, getting up in the morning, getting something to eat, and going to see this damn movie at 1:30. We're not playing games, guys. I hear this movie is great. Ben Affleck is a guy who has revived his career and really taken it to the next level. He stands behind a film and he's very passionate about this. Seven, amazing movie, great cast. Morgan Freeman, you got Brad Pitt, you got Kevin Spacey's. Guys, watch that film, watch this, and you'll be like, whoa, what the hell are we gonna get here? I mean, even Alien 2? That's, I mean, come on. What do you think, man?
Hey, you know what, like you said, man, I'm jacked for this movie and I'm jacked to see Ben Affleck's Batman. You know, I really want something gritty. We kind of didn't get that with Christian Bale's Batman, and I'm glad that we're finally getting kind of that Dark Knight Returns where he's just, you know, he's let go and he's got no rules, man. You know, I do kind of like the thing that they're kind of comparing these to horror films. We know that it's not going to be a gory kind of Batman where he's, like you said, you know, ripping people's spines. It's nothing going to be like that, guys. But what they mean by that is going to be suspenseful. It's going to be thrilling. And, you know, it's going to have you locked in. It's going to have you on the edge of your seat to be like, holy shit, dude, this Batman might be crazy. And that's what I'm really looking forward to because I'm sure Ben Affleck can knock it out of the park, you know? And I'm really looking forward to seeing how Zack Snyder shows his Batman on screen. Yes. From the, you know, the third trailer that we got where, or the final trailer, whatever one it is, where we get that opening, you know, part of the trailer where he's fighting. We're like, holy shit, dude, this is like the Arkham game. This is crazy. And it's like, this is the Batman that we've been waiting for, and we're finally getting to see it. And I just, God, I can't wait, man. I'm super excited. This
whole universe is just really shaping up to be an awesome thing. And, you know, Cal, I mean, you're a fan of the movie Seven, and you hear these, you know, comments of Ben. Where do you think he is? Like, and you're a man of cinema right here, man. I mean, you're the guy. What do you think? Is this a passion project for him, do you think?
I think Ben Affleck has poured his heart, his soul, and his career into this movie. That's how much he stood by it. His kids think he's freaking Batman, and I think he just ran with this whole thing. He wants to be Batman. He wants to be Batman forever. He wants to be the man. When you think of Batman and Bruce Wayne, you think of Ben Affleck. So that's where he's at with this movie, and I know he has a hand in how dark his action scenes are. Like 100%. So, with the internet being the internet in its all-powerful ways, Spoilers galore all over the place. We put ourselves on a spoiler-free embargo, and I hope you did too. So the last thing that we technically watched that really has to do with the movie is the new Korean trailer, and it came out earlier this week. What'd you guys think? We have some new footage in there, some cool additions to the fight scenes. I really like how they showed Gal's Wonder Woman, and like that being our last thing before we put the embargo on, because we don't want to be spoiled from this epicness. I just got to get your take.
Well, you know, like you said, man, the spoilers are out there. Guys, if you really want to go and enjoy this movie for what it's going to be, stay away from the spoilers. Like he said, we are totally embargoing ourselves away from anything kind of spoilerish. But, you know, onto another track, the international trailer. Awesome. You know, I loved it. Like you said, they showed Wonder Woman in, you know, some ways that we didn't get to see her before, which is great because I'm really looking forward to seeing what she does with the role. Because what we've kind of heard, you know, rumor-wise, is she kind of steals the show. You know, we got some little clips of new footage, which is always great. They're not showing us too much. You know, Andy's got a pretty interesting take on how they, you know, kind of put out these little clips. But, you know, I thought it was great. You know, guys, just stay away from the spoilers. Enjoy the movie when it comes out. See it for what it is. You know, stay away from the spoilers, man.
There is a special breed out there that can go read these spoilers. You could probably see the movie, then go see it in the theater. I understand. I've taken myself off Instagram about, it's going on 5 days now. 5 days. Monday I took myself off of Instagram. Come Monday, I'm off Twitter, I'm off Facebook. The only thing that I'm going to be doing here is working my ass here, getting ready for a couple videos that we're getting ready to shoot. But back to the trailer, guys. This trailer was awesome. I mean, we got the one scene that everyone's very curious for isn't just a Batman and Superman fight. It is obviously the desert nightmare I call it the desert camo, the nightmare Batman scene. We got a crazy shot of him with his hands up, looking and screaming, and like, what the hell is going on right there? It really got me just to the point where it's like, I was sold on the movie. I'm going to go see it. But damn, right there, it was like, yo, I need to buy that. I need to get those extra tickets for it. I need to go. I need to get the next day tickets right now. I need to get those. So, that being said, man, I mean, they're not showing us too much. What you guys have to understand too with these trailers, and we hear it all the time, they're showing us the whole movie. Well, we went and saw Force Awakens and we didn't know a damn thing. Right. Yep. We didn't know one damn thing about that movie. And with this movie too, is that what they're showing us is that they're giving us the same scene. It could be you and I right here, and they just show from this angle, but there's also a camera here, and it's just like a quick shot, boom, and they're called, they're flash clips. That's all they are. And it's just like I said, you know, always is that they start a trailer off where they build up big scenes, and then they start breaking it, and then it's just chop, 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 chop. And then that's what they gave us with this. It's only a minute long. We didn't get a whole lot. The internet blew up with, oh, you're ruining the movie. They're not. They're not ruining the movie. You're going to go see it. You're probably going to go see it 2 times at least. But the trailer itself, spot on. I mean, Lex Luthor, this looks. I mean, I mean, I don't. What's going on?
You know, the one thing in the trailer that I like, you mentioned Lex Luthor, is the one thing that he says, and I was just like, I'm sold on Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor, is fight night. He compares these two guys to boxers, and it's, you know, a gladiator match, which he, you know, he kind of hints at. And, you know, it's going to be great to see these two titans go at each other. I mean, stoked.
Oh, yeah. And we're starting to get the clips now that, too. And what you do is that you do a press tour when you do a movie to this magnitude. And what you do is you go on late night talk shows, you go on early morning talk shows, and you bring a 20-second clip. You've watched all of them, haven't you?
I haven't watched any.
Ooh.
Not one.
None?
Like we said, man, we're done.
Oh, man. I mean, I've seen today that there's almost 7 of these things out here, and I've seen 2 of them, but they're old. They're ones that we've already seen, but these last couple, man, I'm just like, I see it, and you just have to pull yourself away from it. It's very hard to fight through with it. Yo, Cal, do you think they showed too much?
Well, in terms of showing too much, they can't do that because they already did with Teenage Mutant Ninja Doomsday. But I think what they're doing is they're kind of redeeming themselves from kind of giving the fans too much. Like, the fans really didn't need as much as they showed in that first trailer. Like, I think that's what they really understand now. Like, Snyder really gets what the fans were talking about, is all they want to do is They wanted to hear Gal. They just wanted to see the bat suits, and they just really wanted to see, like, show us that Superman and Batman really do fight in this film, at least for a little bit, and we're happy. Right there, boom, you got your selling points. That's all we need to see in this movie, and I think that's kind of what we got, like, recently. So I'm actually been really, really pleased with it, and it actually got me really, really hyped. Okay, so briefly, before we switch over to the Justice League, Henry Cavill was on Good Morning America earlier this week, and he hilariously commented on Ben Affleck's lack of mobility in the suit, a problem pretty much every film Batman before him has had as well. What do you guys think? Is it like, did you guys think it was like funny, just like picturing like a Ben Affleck like stumbling around?
Yo, the thing is that they say he has no like periffs, like he can't see the side, so like people would be walking next to him and talking to him, and like he had to do the whole, who are you? Just like really turn, like he can't see from side to side. I mean, these costumes, it's prosthetic, it's plastic and plastic and plastic and plastic. It's molded over your whole body. You got this much to see out. And I laughed my ass off because we all read the story, and the way that Henry had talked about it was just kind of like, yo man, like it was just kind of funny because like he's walking around in this big, bulking suit where his head is free. He gets to move his arms, but Ben is just he doesn't have a whole lot of mobility. One thing I do want to touch on that is, man, we got some trolls out on the internet. I mean, the first thing that I see after that was, oh, this Batman is not going to be able to move. Like, guys, we've seen the trailer. He whips the shit out of guys. They do it. It's 2016. Like, they know what they're doing. Relax. What'd you think, man?
Well, I just think it's funny because Ben Affleck's such a big guy, and I could just picture him, being a serious Batman. I'm sure when he gets into character, especially as Batman, he's going to get pretty serious.
Oh, yeah.
And him just walking the set, while Henry and Zach are just kind of sitting there waiting for him, and him just fucking biff it right in front of everybody. Awesome. You know how funny that'd be? Just a big dude just falling down, not being able to see. But, we've had these problems before, guys. It's not the other Batmans. Michael Keaton couldn't even move.
Oh.
He had to turn his whole body to get, to see what's going on. We've heard it from Christian Bale. I'm sure George Clooney and Val Kilmer had the problem. Maybe the only one that didn't have any problems was Adam West.
Bad nipples.
Yeah.
What you got for us, man?
Bad nipples. All right, so we're switching over to Justice League, which we're really excited about because Hollywood Reporter says that Whiplash star and Oscar winner J.K. Simmons has been casted as Commissioner Gordon. Most recently, comic book fans will recognize him as Peter Parker's boss, J. Jonah Jameson. How pumped are you about this casting? Is it perfect, Andy?
Yo, it's perfect. It's 100 on the board right there. I mean, you heard everyone, campaigning for Bryan Cranston. That's cool. Guys, we got an actor who's an Academy Award-winning actor. If you've seen Whiplash, he can be intense. If you've seen the Spider-Man films with Tobey Maguire, he played J. Jonah Jameson to the T. Like, to the T. In my eyes, one of the best casted comic book characters we've had. And then also, watch Oz. Oz was a good TV show a ways back, and he's good in that.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Commissioner Gordon isn't just a cop, he's also a father. You got Juno where he played a dad, and there's rumors of Barbara Gordon being in this movie. I'm excited for this. I think it's, Ben Affleck grabbing these, Jared Leto, himself who's an Oscar winner, Chris Terrio, Jeremy Irons, and now you get J.K. Simmons. It's so freaking awesome, and I'm so excited for this. I mean, guys, we are getting ready to go into Justice League. I mean, we got 6 days till Batman v Superman, but we got 2.5 weeks until they start filming Justice League. Yo, man, like, I know you loved Whiplash.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think, man?
I'm excited for the casting. Like you said, Ben Affleck and not only Ben Affleck, but Warner Brothers are going out and getting these Academy Award winners, Academy Award nominees, which is amazing because we really haven't seen that with, Marvel per se. They're not all of their actors that they're getting are these big, huge Academy Award winners.
And if they do, they put them in a very small role, which I find weird. I don't understand it.
Since you're talking about the role, I'm really curious to see what kind of role Commissioner Gordon does play in Justice League. Is it going to be something small? Is it going to be something to set up the Batman with, Ben Affleck's solo film? We don't know when that's coming out, but if it comes out and when it comes out, so we'll see how big of a role he does play, but great casting, like you said. A lot of people were kind of upset that Bryan Cranston wasn't the guy. I kind of feel you guys, you know, Bryan Cranston I think would have been great, but dude, it's J.K. Simmons. Like you said, you know, I loved Whiplash. Whiplash is a great movie. He's a great actor, and he's kind of already dipped into the comic book genre.
Oh yeah.
With the Spider-Man series in the beginning, and he did great at it. Now it'll be kind of you know, interesting to see him turn into a more serious role, opposed to a more kind of jokey role like he did kind of have in Spider-Man. Not that he played it as a joke, just that kind of, you know, the way that those movies were, it's kind of funny, his roles in it, and I'm sure they're not going to be like that in the Batman. And then the Justice League, they're going to be more serious, which I can't wait to see.
You know, one thing I don't want to see is, do you remember, I can't remember if it was Spider-Man 2 or 3, where they actually get Spider-Man's costume and J. Jonah Jameson actually gets it. If you watch the special features in the DVD, he wears the costume, and I just don't want to see him in Batman's costume acting a fool. That would be horrible. Like, kudos to the casting, but like, man, what the heck, Sam Raimi? Like, why'd you have that man do that? Cal, what do you think of, you know, J. Jonah Jameson switching roles from Spider-Man, you know, being iconic in my eyes, to playing the next, like, I think, like, when you look at it too, Commissioner Gordon, J. Jonah Jameson and Commissioner Gordon are kind of at the same level to like how they play in their respective universes. I think Commissioner Gordon's a bit bigger, but that's another, you know, side character, almost like a Perry White too.
Yeah, for sure.
What'd you think, man?
Gordon's bigger, but I really think that the intensity that he brings, like because I feel like even in his comedic roles, like as J. Jonah Jameson, like he's intense. Like, I don't know, I just really think of him as an intense actor. Even in Juno, like, I got that kind of vibe from him. So I think he's going to be a really, really intimidating Commissioner Gordon. And I'm actually really, really excited for that. So, moving on. What's up? Truth. Moving on. Chris Terrio, talking to the Washington Post, recently said why he signed on to write the Justice League film. He said, given the scale, you would think the whole thing has a corporate stench, but the way we worked there was this quality of, I can't believe they're actually letting us do this. In superhero stories, Batman is Pluto, god of the underworld, and Superman is Apollo, god of the sky. That began to be really interesting to me, that their conflict is not just due to manipulation, but just their very existence. Sounds deep. What do you guys take from this?
I'm really excited to see how he's going to portray Batman and Superman in Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. I can't wait to see what he does with the other characters.
Oh yeah.
And you know, I love that he kind of mentions the corporate kind of side of these big movies, that they just kind of throw money at them and they're like, hey, you know, kind of make this for the kids. But he's like, you know what? We're not doing that. We're kind of making it for the fans, for the true fans, which is gonna be great. You know, I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see what he's got coming for Justice League Part 1. Maybe we'll get him in Justice League Part 2. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we got some waiting to do for Justice League Part 2, and
right.
the pen has already been laid for Justice League. What I take from these, just like you said, is when he plays around, he says, you know, a lot of times it's like this corporate stench. It's like, it has to be this way. They're giving him free range to do what he wants. We've heard the comments, what he made about Justice League Part 2 coming back for it, and how Batman v Superman is supposed to be like a Empire Strikes Back from Star Wars, and Man of Steel is A New Hope. Does this mean that Return of the Jedi is this Justice League movie? So we're getting this dark phase right here, and then we're getting maybe a lighter phase, a redemption phase, a overcoming phase. What I take from this is that Chris Terrio is saying, hey, I put a lot of work in it. It's not just the research that he did. He's talking about researching the sea. I mean, the guy actually researched the sea when he went to go write Aquaman's parts in these movies. He went back and, you know, did the background checks on all the Greek gods and goddesses for Wonder Woman, and also how culture portrays, you know, gods, God, Buddha, all that stuff, and tied it into these, and having Batman as like Pluto, like this like underworld, like take, you know, not revenge but redemption, almost like kind of not what we see in Hades, but what we see as, you know, this this character is evolved into something that's dark, but it brings justice to it. Chris Terrio is awesome. Argo. I mean, you've seen Argo. You liked it.
Loved it.
You know, he's got brought in with Ben. I'm pretty sure Ben had a little hand in this too.
Oh yeah,
David
sure
Boyer,
yeah.
Penning these scripts, just because, you know, I think this is awesome, man. And just like the way that when you get actors like Ben Affleck that talk about their roles, and then Henry Cavill, who is super passionate about Superman, almost more passionate than the way he talks about being Superman. And then you have Chris Terrio, who's coming in saying like, "Hey, I sweated my ass off trying to make this thing the best I can." And from what we've seen from the trailers, guys, this movie's going to be great. I hope that we can get the same thing from Justice League. You love Chris Terrio, man. I know you liked Argo. What do you think, man?
I really enjoyed Argo. Terrio is a Harvard man, so you already know what I think of that. I think he's a pretentious asshole, but that's a good thing when you're writing, because you need to be cocky, man. You need to be cocky when you're making these type of movies, especially signing on to do big budget films. Gotta be stressful. Gotta be stressful. And I love him for that. I love him for that cockiness. But all good things must come to an end. That's all we got for you guys, man. I'm gonna send it back to these guys to end the show. I'm out.
Hey man, like he said, all good things gotta come to an end. Thank you guys for joining us for the first official video of Fanwagon. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below.
Guys, this is not just a one-time deal. We are knocking in the wall to the YouTube channel, and we are going to be not just taking care of these videos right here, we're going to be doing videos like this, unboxing and reviewing these great toys right here. These are hot toys. These are Sideshow collectibles. Pockets are, you got to have fat stacks to do this, man. This does not come easy. We are showing you guys the top-notch stuff. Be a nerd, be a sweaty, tune in, like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, comment, let us know what you guys think. Get ready to come through with another video that we're going to be shooting very soon here. Is going to be what to expect with Batman v Superman. Maybe we'll even get a quick review a day after. That's what I'm thinking. But no promises, but we are going to be seeing this movie twice in the next 6 days.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Stay tuned, guys. We're coming at you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. Take it easy. See you next time.
And then we're done.
No.
And then we're done.
Come on, say hi,
Come on, say hi, See, honey. Right? I got this. I do it on my own.
Hola.
Hola. Oh. We're going to bring you guys up-to-date comic book movie news that's going to easy. Perfect.
Yeezy, just jumped over, jumping. Yeezy, just jumped over, jumping. Yeezy, I feel so accomplished.